Yeah, I'm back. I'm streaming tonight. I'm streaming tonight for sure. I've been mad out the way recently. I was in LA. My throat hurt. Pause. What y'all on? Yeah, how y'all like that verses, man? That boy Bow Wow owe me 20,000. 20 bands. I'm about to take it off him, but Jermaine Dupri was back there, you know what I mean? That's the OG. But Bow Wow owed me 20 bands, man. Playing with me. That boy was playing with me. How I feel about Nicki and Lil Kim doing the verses. I was reading the comments about that. I gotta go back in the Lil Kim's catalog because I think Nicki wins, and I want to say easily, but I feel that's disrespectful to Lil Kim. So I'm gonna talk about that on stream tonight. We're gonna play it out track by track, and we're gonna see if Lil Kim got a legit chance to beat Nicki Minaj. I don't know. I think Nicki just wins. Somebody say, you in what area? Let's race. You don't want to race with me. Nicki would smoke him easily. That's what I'm thinking, but I feel that sound disrespectful. That sound disrespectful if I say that. So let me look at the songs. I'm gonna go song for song before. Yo, who y'all thought won the Soulja Boy and Bow Wow shit? I'm gonna keep it real with you. This is how it's crazy with like being there at the verses. So I had my phone too right on the side, so I was watching the online comments. But I'm there in the venue, and I'm playing the music. And truth be told, other than when Bow Wow brought out, he brought out Brat. He brought out, I think JD came and did some shit with him. It was pretty much so deaf. You know what I mean? By the way, salute to that nigga DJ Just. That nigga was definitely going. They were doing a tour set. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Them niggas was finishing each other words, pointing at each other. I'm like, oh shit, these niggas got a whole set. But anyway, the crowd was mostly rocking a Draco. I'm gonna be honest with you. Being inside the venue, there was a crowd. You know what I mean? The crowd was rocking a Draco. I kid you not, because Draco's songs was more. I'm calling him Draco, Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy's songs were more lit, like Gucci bandana, Gucci, like he had them songs that would get you lit in the moment. Bow Wow songs were way more nostalgic and just brought you to a special time probably of your childhood, like Lil Bow Wow. You just don't know. Like what's the other joint did? Did the other shit from yeah, all that shit. Anyway, you said Bow Wow won easily. So Billboard scored it. I think Billboard said it was 11-9. And I've seen people say, like, you know, it's interesting. Again, it's the first verses I've ever done. But, like, there was so much shit that was on the fly. So he texted me a ton of songs, right? The original plan, and salute to DJ Charisma, right? I think Soulja Boy thought I wasn't going to come through. So he really had, like, all right, cool. He told me to come through publicly, and we texted. But he also had a backup DJ, right? And then, you know, like, I thought it was cool of him too. Like he could have told like, nah, I'm just like acting whatever. And he was like, yo, how about you do the first half of the songs, and Ak will do the second half of the songs. You feel me? And I'm like, all right, cool. I'll MC the whole shit though in terms of DJ. You get me? And then when it comes to the second half, I'll do whatever, right? But the song list that he gave me, it had more songs on it. It had Booty Meat, Birdwalk. What else? What else we forgot? 300. That's the song I really wanted to play, but Chief Keef was outside the venue, wouldn't let him in. I don't know for what reason. Bow Wow got all his people in, because I never seen Romeo. I was there early. I did sound check and everything. We ain't seen no Romeo. But no, actually, he did sneak in. He snuck in like he had all type of shit. He had like a little sweatsuit on. And he did a little run through. But some of the, like, we never saw the Brat there. And she just popped up. But French came for Soulja. He got on later. They would not let Sosa in, man. I wanted 300 to play. Somebody said, "Why Bow Wow diss me?" Bruh, it's a difference between a diss and playing around, bro. Like, we're like everybody having fun. You don't see the shit that Soulja Boy is saying to Bow Wow or Bow Wow saying to Soulja Boy. Bro, it's all funny. You know what I mean? I know sometimes y'all might think I'm sensitive. Like, I'm not sensitive like that. You feel me? Like, even with me, like, reacting to the Meek comment, I'm not sensitive. If Meek cracked a joke, I wouldn't be mad. But Meek always talking like this whole gangster shit. I'm sick of it when that nigga just keep with these gangster overtones in front of, like, millions of people. Bro, stop it, bro. Like, nobody want to hear that no more. You 39. We don't want to hear you keep insinuating gangster shit. You didn't do nothing to me. Stop it. If he was cracking jokes, I crack jokes. But this whole thing that you trying to get your tough card off, insinuating like you this tough gangster, bro, stop it. We live in a real world. Meek Mill, you're a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. We're doing good in life. You're not sending the killers. You know what I mean? Like, just relax, bro. Put your album out. That's all you gotta do. But yeah, no. Bow Wow was joking though. Bow Wow was joking, and obviously, you know, again with me, I can't really snap back because this is a versus of Soulja Boy and Bow Wow. This ain't Soulja Boy, Bow Wow, and Akademiks. For whatever reason, I just kind of got twisted up in the narrative of it. But you know what I mean? Like, I enjoyed it for both of them brothers. Whoever y'all want to think won, I think the winner was really the acknowledgement of both of them. A couple years ago, every time Bow Wow name came up, niggas used to laugh at Bow Wow. Let's be honest. When Bow Wow name came up, niggas would always clown him. Always have jokes for him. Saying he broke, saying he this. Bow Wow challenge. That night, niggas was standing up, clapping. Everybody was giving us flowers as a legend he is. You got to realize both of them young men, they're in their early 30s and have had a career at least of 15 years. You get me? So you gotta give them niggas credit. So whoever you want to think win, I don't think nobody blew nobody out. I don't think Soulja blew out this sound wild with me saying it. I don't think Soulja completely annihilated him, and I don't think Bow Wow completely annihilated him. And also, I could tell, them niggas got a bag off it, man. Like, them niggas was joking around, like, they knew what boundaries to set, they knew what type of disrespect they was gonna give, they knew what to roll off the shoulders. All fun and games. It was for the audience. So that's why you gotta take it as such. It was a really good night, to be honest. I saw a lot of people there. The most surprising person who I saw there, I don't know if he in here, I saw Troy Ave up in the building. Troy Ave was there cooling. BSB in the building, man. But there's mad people there. A lot more that's even coming hasn't came to my mind right now. But I thought it was good. You know, I thought it was good. And if you wonder why I felt the need to be a part of that, is because, you know, I won't say necessarily the early 2000s when, like, you know, obviously, you know, niggas like Bow Wow and Soulja Boy kicked off. But for the new generations of musicians, especially I'm going to say 2010 or let's say 2012 and on, I feel some way, somehow, I've been instrumental in, you know what I mean, helping their career or, you know, helping give them a spotlight. And I want to see the younger artists get into verses, you know what I mean, on a fun level, you know what I mean? I mean, or it could be competitive too, who cares? But for me, I had to see the new generation. I know y'all might be like Soulja and whatever, not new generation, but they represent the young niggas still. Like, Soulja's mad influential, so, you know, I felt that was a dope moment that I wanted to and needed to be a part of, and I was definitely, I mean, I was glad that he invited me, so that was cool. What else y'all been going on with? Chief Keef made me famous. I love Keef, man. I wish Keef could have came out. You know, Keef would have came out on some real ghetto shit. I think that would have swayed the verses in Soulja Boy, in Soulja Boy's behalf. This is why. Not only I love the song 300, right? Not only that, but in reality, when it comes to Soulja, like, we really forget all the artists he really had impact on. When with Bow Wow, he had a great entertainment career, not only in music, but in TV and film. But we don't really see the impact and the influence of his music on the newer artists. With Soulja Boy, you do. So you have another legend who could do his own verses, who got mad other kids that Soulja helped, give a spotlight to, right? I'm not saying Soulja made Keith. If that moment had happened, I think Soulja would have got it. And I'm going to keep it real with you, even though I think, Bow Wow had all his ducks in the order when it came to guests. Yo, Nicki Minaj sent that song to his manager during the verses. Like, the first song on Soulja's list was Make It Clap, right? And when we played it, French was supposed to be already in the building. So French was going to perform with him off top. They wasn't letting French in the building, or like it was something going on. So that's why they played that song 3 times. They played it once, just Soulja. Then French comes, they play it again. Or did they do the Nicki one then? No, yeah, they did the Nicki one. The Nicki one, I think Nicki was just at home watching the shit and just emailed the manager with the song. All of a sudden, the manager started getting excited. It's like, yo, we got the shit. We got it. Turn the airdrop on. Come on. I'm like, oh, shit. So, the time when we played that song, Soulja Boy heard it from the first time. I'm hearing it for the first time. Everybody's hearing it for the first time. Like, nobody knew even if on the song she's saying some whatever. Which, obviously, she probably won't, But it was a good time, good vibes. And I could tell for both gentlemen, it was a really positive experience. So I don't know, like the versus element, which we used to think about it in terms of, oh, somebody got to win, somebody got to lose, you might get embarrassed. I don't even think that was some embarrassing shit for nobody. But anyway, what else I got going on? Certified Lover Boy. Yo, Boom, what's up with you, my nigga? What? Talk about 6. What happened with 6ix9ine? He had a show yesterday, I think. I wasn't there. I think it was in Houston. I haven't talked to him yet today, so I don't know what happened. I see. Yo, y'all be hitting me like I'm his manager. I don't know what's going on, brother. I don't know what's going on. 6ix9ine is self-managed, okay? So if something happened with the show, I'm pretty sure, he'll I know he cares about his fans, so he'll definitely speak on it, but I don't know exactly what happened. Apparently he did not perform. I see everybody from Houston was hitting me up like they expected me to give them refunds. I'm like, nigga, I don't know what y'all got going on down there. But I'm pretty sure he'll address whatever that happened or make it right somehow with the fans. Again, I think 6ix9ine's at the point of his career where, like, I tell that nigga every day, put out music. For whatever reason, tell me you don't want to put out music. I bet. Listen, I've been in this shit for mad long. I tell every artist, I see artists come and go. There's no artist that ever is that different, okay? Nobody breaks the mold. Everybody, this entertainment shit is unforgiving. Fame, fleeting. Don't ever think that you that nigga for life. You gotta keep working, gotta keep doing shit. He got a lot of shit against him, blackballing, people ain't gonna playlist him, this and third. A lot of people don't fuck with him. But you're blessed with a large number of people that are your fans that a lot of mainstream niggas don't have. You gotta keep feeding them, you gotta keep doing your thing. And you'll always be good just with your own ecosystem. I don't know, We'll figure it out. Oh shit, is that the cops? But I think the I don't know why the fuck this show got canceled. I don't know. Did he show up? My overall takeaway, at least for now, is that he will address it. Because you have to, the fans are the only thing keeping you alive. You can't have the fans disappointed or upset. And I'm pretty sure there was a good explanation. I don't know if he felt ill. I don't know, whatever. Who knows? I don't know. Sometimes it's business. Sometimes, you make an agreement with a promoter or a venue and all of a sudden they're not willing to fulfill whatever the agreement is. You show up, they don't got your back end, they don't whatever. And I know fans are like, well, you should always hop on stage for us. But a lot of times promoters and venues will use your love for your fans against you and really play you. So I don't know what the situation is. I'm pretty sure he will, address all that. But if you ask me, I think he should be a little bit more active. You gotta be a little. This entertainment shit. I'm seeing the crazy shit happen now. I'm seeing niggas flaming hot 4 months ago, ice cold today. Like, shit is happening quick. So, to be honest, that's why I think, like, I've been telling people, I'm like, yo, Youngboy is almost the model of the new age rapper. Lil Baby kind of do the same thing, but he don't do it as much. Youngboy really low key got so hot by putting out music every week. You know what I mean? Like that nigga fed his fans to the point that nigga get locked up. He's still number one on YouTube. I don't know how the fuck. But you gotta be. I personally think that, but we'll see. So I said, I'm gonna get my 20K. Don't worry. Yeah, bro. I really don't know what happened though. I don't know what happened. I do know. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. All right. And this is objective. I haven't spoken to him at all. So don't be like thinking I'm giving no inside information. I haven't spoken to him at all. So don't be like thinking I'm giving no inside information. I haven't talked to him at all. I do think 6ix9ine has one of the best fan bases. Compared to the regular rap ticket price and compared to his shit that he be selling, his shit is like 5 times more. And people bought him. Like, trust me. Like, no disrespect to Youngboy, but Youngboy fans did not spend $100 on a general admission ticket. I'm telling y'all the facts. And Youngboy fans, don't get mad at me now. Don't get mad at me. I know why I be better, but don't get mad at me. I'm telling y'all the truth. And I spent $100 on a fucking general admission. Okay? Y'all spend 35, pay 40, 50's good. But with $100, y'all niggas want a meet and greet. Y'all want a sandwich. Y'all niggas want to go kick it with a tour bus. You want to roll dice with a nigga. I know y'all niggas, man. Stop playing. So, thoughts on Foolio and Youngboy? Yeah, I'm going to figure out why they beefing. I'm going to watch some videos on stream tonight. I didn't know they were beefing like that. Yo, Boom, were you in LA, bro? I was in LA, man. I was in LA cooling. I'm lagging. My bad, I'm driving right now. Oh, and I just drive through like a really bad part for like Wi-Fi. Yeah, Hidalgo was a really good look. Hidalgo was a really good look. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, at the Hidalgo concert, I was very surprised. Like, me and 6ix9ine have these conversations all the time. I keep telling him, I'm like, listen, bro. The reason why you're gonna be pulling, like, first of all, you have a great Hispanic audience. If half these rappers had an audience like you, they'll just disappear off the map. They don't care. Your Hispanic audience is so loyal. They're so supportive. They'll pay a lot of money to fuck with you. You're gonna be rich always. You're gonna be set. Hidalgo, I didn't think, like, in reality, the people paying for him to perform now is because they've never seen him perform. Like, 6ix9ine has never done more than 20 shows in the United States, period. You get me? So, most of the fans now never saw him perform in 2017 and 2018 when he was hot. So now it's like, and we just went through a quarantine for like a year and a half. Now is the first time they're able to see him perform. So that's going to happen. But you know what I tell them? I said, listen, after you do every place once, because they're going to see, all right, they've seen the enigma that is you. After that, you gotta put out some more music. You know what I mean? Because they've heard you perform Billy. They've heard Kuda, Gummo. They heard all that shit now. The way how everybody stays touring is that you got to keep new music out. You got to keep new music floating to the top. Got to keep a hit. That's how it goes. That's why I told you I started giving. I'm not saying Soulja Boy could tour like 6ix9ine at all, but I give a nigga like Soulja Boy credit because put like this: Soulja Boy's catalog got 20 hits on it, right? And when I mean hits, I'm not talking about all #1 songs. Got 20 dope ass songs on it, right? But put like this: you always need that new song to get the crowd in front of you that you can perform the other 20 songs. Nobody's gonna keep showing up for you to hear Crank That. No, like, why the fuck would we want to hear Crank That if you're performing it? If that's your big song every single time, you know what I mean? So with Soulja, he's been fortunate enough when niggas write him off, like he usually gets one, just like French Montana. French Montana got 20 hits, but anytime French get a little cold, he come with a big smash song. And that smash song bring him back on tour or get him booked some places. And then he at the venue performing 25 other hits. It's not good enough for me since I left. Yeah, all that shit, man. Man, y'all are upset. It looked like everybody who went to the concert is up in this live. Like, y'all are hitting me like y'all want real answers. I have no fucking clue. I know he was in Mexico. He was with dude from the Nelt Boys, right? I think it's him, right? Steve will do it. They were kicking in Mexico. They were having a good time. I don't know. We need to break Shotty out. Oh my god. And also, let's evaluate. You see, you gotta be fair in everything. I don't know the reason why he didn't perform. But let's also say this. Let's say he didn't perform, and I'm making this up. I don't fucking know. Let's say the ticket sales weren't that good. And by the way, I don't know if it was. Like, from what I think I asked about that show, and they said that the tickets are moving. I asked previously. Since my man Murphy, I asked him. I said, how tickets going for that? He said, it's just moving, actually. I said, all right, cool. I was going to go to the show anyway, but, I like to see my homies do well. You feel me? Because, like, the day my niggas flop, it's hard for me to give them tough love. I think me and Ugly Guy relationship went south when I had to admit he wasn't hot no more. Like, the nigga, it's like he wanted me to lie for him. I couldn't. You feel me? Like, yeah, I'm sorry. It's like, yo, could you stop using me as examples of niggas who like not popping? And I'm like, nigga, you're the example. I'm sorry, brother. I love you though. You know what I mean? But and like, I wasn't trying to pick on him. And speaking of which, how many times I use Lil Pump as an example? Me and Pump talked 2 nights ago on the phone. You know what I told Pump? I said, Pump, you need one right now. You need one. Nigga, I'ma always tell, yo, I don't know who be surrounding most of these artists, but if any of them have any type of relationship with me where we could get on the phone and talk, nigga, I will never lie to you. I told Pump, I said, Pump, you need one right now. I said, Pump, I fuck with you. I fuck with you like I've been a big part of your career. I said, when you gonna drop your next song, hit me up. If I like it, whatever. I said, man, I'll help you hype the song up. Cool. Because I want to see you win. But I ain't never gonna lie to you and act like you don't need one at the moment. I remember when I told him he needed one, and he came with one with Kanye, and he came with the Coronel Now joint. Bro, this is music. One hit only lasts you 8 months. That's how it goes. Yo, time moves. That's what people don't realize. I understand this because I've been relevant in this shit for 10 fucking years. Not 10 years. Well, ever since Chirac shit started. Like, and not one time do I ever just walk out and be like, oh, well, I did all this, so nobody should even care. No, nigga. On every single day, I'm like, all right, bet. How we about to take this shit over? Strategic moves. I'm like, all right, every move I do gotta touch the culture. I bet. Niggas ain't see me DJ. Fuck it, I'm about to DJ verses. Let's do it. Nigga, I don't gotta do that. But nigga, I'm not no nigga who's gonna be like, yeah, y'all remember I'm the Warren Chirac guy. I'll be irrelevant. I'll be washed up. I keep telling these rappers, if your last hit ain't in the last 8 months, you need one. Expeditiously. I tell every rapper that. Especially the new ones. Because they songs don't be on radio that long. See, Roddy Ricch's song was on radio. He don't need one for like a year and a half. Most of these niggas' songs, niggas bumping for 2 weeks, and then whatever. Now, certain artists, they'll always have that fan base could come and go whatever. Like a nigga like Cardi could come and go whatever. It's not the song's in on the fucking radio. But he came in at a special time. He's like one of the, I call him one of the really the godfathers of this whole SoundCloud era. You feel me? He's fine, but for the most part, these artists, I tell them all, y'all need to get another hot song. Y'all need another song to keep it moving. And I keep telling people, especially when it comes to these shows, I wasn't dissing Coyle Ray. I like Coyle Ray. But Coyle Ray and a few other artists, they're social media entities. There's mad people popular on social media that people don't, like, is the same amount of people don't check for the music. You get me? And that's usually seen when shows come up. Because everybody going, I posted Coyle Ray and Pressa. It's one of the most commented pictures or videos on my page. People love talking about them. Could Coyle Ray sell out an audience for 5,000? And if she sees this, no disrespect, she cannot. She's more of a social media star than a musical star at the moment. When she gets a song to match that level, it's going to be special. But let me tell you this. Artists are surrounded by yes men. Yo, when artists hear me tell the truth, it cuts like, it cuts. My bad. Where am I at? That bum ass nigga Ruri just left. My pool guy just drove out as soon as I was coming in. Yeah, I know where I'm at. Who the fuck is this? Cooling. Anyway, back at the crib. But yeah, man, I'm telling y'all the truth about this rap shit, man. Yeah, I'm going to go live on Twitch later. Listen. Hey, 6ix9ine knows if and I don't think he's not at that point yet, though. I think he got to put out, I've been telling him this, just put out music, you're good. You got to put out music. You feel me? I personally think, he's a little gun shy of certain shit. Bruh, this is circumstances that's placed in front of you. You're blackballed. Your last song, Zaza, which is, by the grace of God, that's how actually Liddy is. It charted. Your next song might not chart. It probably won't chart. Bruh, probably, there's no industry support for you. You gotta swallow your pride and just keep working, bruh. That's how it goes. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. And I'm gonna compare. I talked to Tory. Tory know he being blackballed. And Tory said some of the dopest shit to me. And I never thought a nigga like Tory would say this. Because I remember, and I even use an example. I remember Wale. Wale had got mad at Complex because he felt like because of the years he put into this rap game, he was old.
a mention or whatever. And I've heard that, like, like certain artists, they feel entitlement based on what they've done. Tory knows he's been blackballed, and this is the craziest and dopest thing. Tory said to me, Ak, it's fine. I know I went all up this hill. I got to the top. I was about to take over if that shit ain't happen. But you know what he said to me? He said, yo, Ak, I'm willing to work like an unsigned artist. He said, nigga, I'm funding every video myself. I'm shooting them. I'm making music every day. I'm going to do this shit. And when I do this shit with no industry help, the industry eventually going to come back around. And when they do come back around, I'm going to be 10 times bigger. But I'm not going to use that as an excuse to not do something. And shit, Tory just dropped that joint with the baby. It didn't chart. If he wasn't blackballed, it would chart. They got my nigga really blackballed. He don't make no mistakes about it. Like he made one rant about it. It was like, damn, yo, it's kind of fucked up how y'all doing me, but he just keep going. He said, yo, and we use an example. We both agree on this example. Niggas don't realize NBA YoungBoy was blackballed at one point. I was at Complex. I remember the week that he body slammed this girl. Every media outlet, everybody who had anything to do with YoungBoy, when he did that shit, he got locked up for beating this girl, whatever. Everybody just dropped it. Any press he had, everybody just, whoa, we can't talk about this nigga. Bro, that's domestic violence. Nobody wants to fuck with him. You know how YoungBoy defeated that? Remember, he got locked up, whatever? YoungBoy was dropping music every week on YouTube. Music. Song. Don't worry about the numbers. Fuck the numbers for a while. You know what ended up happening? YoungBoy got so hot, the same motherfuckers who blackballed him came back around and needed him. He was so hot, he had the people. He had the people that DSPs look stupid. What all the kids listen to? You're not going to playlist what all the kids listen to? You're dumb. So you know what they did? They silently just, fuck it. We back on the YoungBoy train. All the artists who was acting like they wasn't trying to fuck with him, oh, we need him for a feature. YoungBoy did it. So that's why I say to, there's artists getting blackballed. Artists do get blackballed. But that can't be a reason to stop. It's going to be a true test of yourself. You could get the entitlement thing to say, well, I had number ones, I had this. So, I'm not about to keep dropping music if I'm not going to get that support and my shit might not hit the charts no more. No, nigga, you got to keep doing it. As I said, that's why I like what Tory told me. Tory said, dog, I don't care. He says, right now I'm building straight with my fans. I'm going to keep dropping. I see my numbers just keep going up. But this is all organic, all independent, all me. He said, whenever the industry come back around, because I'm going to handle that shit, shit's going straight now. When they come back around, I'm going to be bigger than I ever was. I give him a lot of credit because he's not using ego. He's not using disappointment to be an excuse to not work harder. If you're an artist that got blackballed, you hear how I talk about some of these like record labels and this and third. You think they don't try to get me out of here? I work harder. I'm sorry. Nigga, I work harder than nigga, you could add up anybody I don't even want to single out like media companies. You could add up everybody in them offices, all hundreds of them. Single person, work harder than all of them combined. That's a fact. Still do it. So when you get to that point, there is no obstacle for you, but hard work is only the thing that's going to bring you through it. You got to grind harder. I'm telling you. You got to get to the point. Listen. I remember in life, this has been my approach too. For whatever they don't give me, I'm going to either make myself or force them to give me. That's why no matter when people think I might not like Jay, I love how Jay came in the game. Niggas didn't want to give him a record deal. Nigga made his own label. Now they was trying to sign his record label. Come on. You got to keep working and keep grinding. This music industry is not owed to nobody. And everybody comes in and have a moment, thinks they're special or more special than the next. But you're not. Because 6 months later, there's a new nigga who looks and sounds a lot like you and has a little bit new of a wave and a more